or the Detroit Lions just catch a huge break. We're going to talk about it. Terrion Arnold, David Montgomery, and ennis raketraw. We're going to get into those three guys specifically, but let me know in the comments, the game against the Vikings, who impressed you most? Was it Amik Robertson, Alex Anzalone, or Jameer Gibbs? We put that on our YouTube channel as well as a poll, and it's like, oh my gosh. I know I hate to do that, so you can say all three, but it's like Anzalone, broken arm, you're out there playing huge. Like, you were just this pickup nobody guy that we picked up 4 years ago that's like, what? All right, you'd be our middle linebacker, I don't even know. And you're like a core part stud of our team. Jameer Gibbs, we picked you up 12th overall. Like, what are we doing? Why did we do that? You're like the greatest running back I've ever seen since Barry Sanders. And then Amik Robertson, all right, he's scrappy. He'll get in there. He's holding Justin Jefferson down. So we'll get into all that. We'll take a look at some film as well on that. But okay, here's catch a huge break. Not only does Terrion Arnold, he goes down and like, oh no. The reports come out today. Dan Campbell talks. He's day-to-day. And with a week off, he's good. He also told reporters, Terrion Arnold said he's good to go. Next thing, Dan Campbell was asked about ennis raketraw. Remember, he was our second-round pick last year. And another corner that hasn't played, injuries, it's just been a tough go for him. He is expected to be back as well. Dan Campbell said, just hold on a second with him. We don't know. Hope to have him back. So you go from potentially losing Terrion Arnold to Terrion Arnold's good, rakestraw, Amik Robertson's playing great, secondary still intact. I mean, the safeties are still intact. Love everything about that. Now, next thing is David Montgomery. Here's real quick what he said about Terrion Arnold. Dan Campbell said X-rays were negative, but that doesn't mean, he's pretty tender. We'll see what he can do. With Arnold out for the remainder of the game, it was Kindle Vildor and Amik Robertson. Ooh, man. Love you, Kindle Vildor. I do. I don't hate you, but we can't have you out there snap after snap. So it's like, man, not only, it just shows you how good Terrion Arnold's been when you get Vildor out there, because Carlton Davis is out. Ennis Rakestraw, who we said can be back. Emmanuel Mosley, not good. So the only other current healthy corner is Stanley Thomas Oliver. Don't even know who you are. So we need Terrion Arnold. Okay, the other one that's really big for us is David Montgomery. So Dan Campbell gave some updates on David Montgomery, and he said, do you expect him back for the playoffs? And Dan Campbell said, I do. I expect him to be back playing for us in a couple weeks. So as bad of injury luck as the Lions have had over, we all know it, right? Broken legs, broken jaw. You forget about, what's his name? Our D tackle that went out. Can't even think of his name. What the heck? Who's our really good D tackle? Help, put it in the comments. Wow. Who is our, all right. I'm going to think of it randomly throughout this video. Get ready. I'm just going to be talking. It's just going to hit. Aleem McNeil. Okay. There it was. Jeez. I'm like, I got to know our defensive tackle. All right. So you got Aleem McNeil. I don't even know where I was going now that I'm all flustered. Okay. Yeah. Bad injury breaks. All of a sudden, catch a break with David Montgomery. Catch a break with Terrion Arnold's injury. So it's like, love that. So David Montgomery's back. It's really crazy because I think what's cool is we will absolutely lean on Jameer Gibbs. He's proven he's a star, a superstar. So we'll continue to lean on him. But, man, it's nice to bring in David Montgomery. Even Craig Reynolds, I thought, man, he's been playing really good. Patient running back, showed some burst, some strength. I really pleasantly surprised with him as well. Just as we transition to this last game, I just want to talk about something that was really kind of gotten forgotten about, and that's Za'Darius Smith. He played well. He had 2 tackles, a QB. He had a sack. He had 3 tackles, 2 QB hits, and a sack. He's just been huge and exactly what we needed when we got him. Right. A lot of times we we get so excited about these mid-season acquisitions and trades that I think we forget that they don't typically work that great, meaning they're at the end of their career, or it's not as easy as like, sweet, we just got a brand new defensive end, let's come on in and make plays, and it takes him a couple weeks or whatever. He has just been exactly what we thought we were going to get with him. And Dan Campbell talked about that in his press conference today. Talked about you've got to come in and work hard and be a guy to the point that your teammates love you. And that's what I'm seeing from that guy. He came in, he was full of energy. He still is, but he's just like, oh, dang, I'm actually part of something really special here. I'm doing this. I'm in. I love it. All right. One of the things I think, and of course, the red zone defense, I want to talk about that just for a second because I don't want to rain on our parade, but I'm going to show you here in a second. By now you've probably seen it, but there was Vikings players open quite a bit in this game down at the red zone, and Sam Darnold just missed it. And I think there's good and bad news with that. Bad news is like, oh, shoot. Like maybe we're not as good as we thought down there in the red zone, just locking people up. Maybe there was some opportunities for guys to get open, right? But at the same time, it shows that Sam Darnold is not great. And we all kind of knew that. So it felt good to be like, see, we have the really good quarterback. Not you guys. So, and by the way, Stafford, I just am so impressed with the way that he played. Or Stafford, jeez. Did I say Stafford? Here's why I said Stafford. I was thinking about that matchup, and I'm like, dude, Stafford versus Darnold, like, who are we going to see? And by the way, so excited that we don't have to go to L.A. I was so like, are you kidding me? Can you imagine? I can't do that storyline again. I can't do it. Stafford and Goff returns to L.A., and it's like, I can't do that storyline. I can't see Kelly Stafford on the sideline dressed all weird in something, being like, I don't know, can they do it? And it's just like, get me out of there. All right. Here we go. And a couple things on this. I'm looking at Brian Baldinger. I really like him and the way he kind of breaks it down. But you can see right here, top of the screen, bang, he's open. It's like, oopsie. He missed it. Then he comes back across. It's not there. So, again, I don't mean to rain on the parade. I think what it's important to know, we stopped him when we had to. But at the end of the day, and here's the other one. Look at this one. This one, he's open. And he just throws it too high, and Jefferson doesn't make it the catch. Well, this is a team of destiny, too. I'm telling you, I'm starting to feel that as well. Here's another one. This is a classic, like, peek out. Oh, no, that was the one where he missed him over. But then there's another one here where he's just actually going to miss him. But look, that was the pressure. That's why we brought pressure. That's why we brought the house. That's part of it, right? You mess up. Now, this is the one where it's like, oh, man, I love it. He's going to go out, dip in here. Boom, touchdown. Well, love it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy they didn't see that. Okay, the other one I want to see is that we know Jameer Gibbs is a star. But what he can do, why he's so good, how many times have we seen, and this is what, the reason I show this is because you saw right there the Vikings missed opportunities inside the 10-yard line. Why? Because it's just harder for an offense. It's compacted. You got to come up with a play. You got to scheme it up. You got to find what you're going to do. Well, when you have Jameer Gibbs, he can go, he took here's a perfect one. We're on the 15-yard line. How can you scheme this up? How can you get open? How can you throw a guy open? Well, he's like, don't worry about it. I'll take it in. So right here, if he gets tackled, say down right here, tackled right there, now we got to figure that out. It's invaluable. You cannot put a price tag on this guy to score touchdowns, not just pick up 10 yards, but to pick up 30 and score a touchdown. Right here, it's not even funny. I mean, he's so good. I didn't know. he was this good. I thought he's fast. It'll be good. He's faster than I thought, stronger, better contact balance, better patience. This one right here, bang. That should be a nice, solid. I mean, if Craig Reynolds runs that, it's no offense to him, it's a 15-yard gain. If he reads it right, the whole thing, nice 15-yard gain. Instead, Jameer Gibbs takes it for
track meet. And then you just started wearing the Vikings.
Right here. Yep, kind of maybe get tackled there, maybe there. 40-yard gain. I just love Jameer Gibbs. Love it. Catching breaks. Got a week off. Life's good. Hanging out. Dan Campbell said he's going to rest. Guys are resting. He joked about how this week they're going to do goal line, full go, best on best, 11 on 11, live. And everyone's like, what? Why would we do that? And he's like, I was just kidding. And it's like, dude, love Dan Campbell. He just gets it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.